Okay, guys, welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. I bet you want to find out what's going on in the markets right now. Let's go ahead and dive on in. All right, guys, we're going to talk about the charts. We're going to talk about the prices through CMC. We're going to look at some news, and we're going to see what is happening right now with Bitcoin on the different frames and charts. We're going to go ahead and get with you inside the socials, so that way all of you guys are rocking with us there today. Mad love and respect to everybody swinging by. I'm going to all of this post it in the chat, so that way we can go live and we can rock with it. All right, so we're going to get you all out here. Let me go ahead and drop into our socials so we can go across the board here for everybody to rock out with us. All right, go ahead and get with it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and get with it. Let me hit it. All right, and then we can drop it inside other chats too. Let me go ahead and hit that and get that. And then let's go ahead and get it in our chats over here. What did I just? Okay, yeah, we're swinging through all of our socials here. Okay, and got you guys rocking. All right, let me go ahead and. Okay, yep, let me hit my end over here so that way I know that we're good. And we got rocking with all the guys. We got popping on over on CMC. I got you guys live and rocking. All right, we got you guys pushing here. And we just going to drop and rock all over the place. So for all you guys that are joining and chilling, you know, just swing by the socials and hit it because you are rocking. Okay, so we're going to go through charts and the prices. We're going to take a look at some social media and see what's happening on the social media. And then we're going to take a look at the news, see what's going on, because evidently, look at this, high volatility, as I say during the opening and closing of sessions and the different indicators that we utilize. So I love you guys that they're following along thus far. And if you're new, we're going to go ahead and get with you, okay? We're going to utilize CMC today to go through the overall cryptocurrency market. All right. So today's overall cryptocurrency market cap is $1.2 trillion. 24-hour volume, 41.9 billion. Bitcoin dominance 50.1%. Ethereum dominance 19%. Gas GUI, okay, is 33 GUI right now for gas. All right. They actually put fear and greed. So some updates, which is pretty cool. Neutral right now on the fear and greed index, okay? So what's going on? Bitcoin coming in at $30,033, 24-hour, 1.8% downside, $583 billion market cap, $21.5 billion in volume. So we've seen that volume, okay? Ethereum, $1,849, 0.% to the downside past 24 hours. $222.2 billion market cap, $0.9 billion in volume. USDT stablecoin that you know that we are always keeping our eyes on and checking at this market cap. Market cap sitting right now at $83.3 billion, $34.6 billion in actual heavy volume on stablecoin today, moving in on stablecoin. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. BNB sitting at the number 4 spot at $234, 24 hours, 0.3% to the downside. Okay, $36.5 billion market cap, $517 million in volume on BNB. Your next top stable, which is USD coin, all right, $27.9 billion market cap, $4.9 billion in volume today. So we're seeing some heavy volume movements today on the end of the week as far as the stock trading, commodity trading sessions, etc. XRP at 46 cents, 20 hours, 1.7% to the downside, $24.1 billion market cap. $1 billion in volume, heavy volume on XRP, as you can see, utilizing RippleNet, and they're utilizing the transfer of value for different industries, shipping industries, and express industries. So we've been paying attention to how this is working. Okay. All right. Cardano at 27 cents, 24 hours, 0.0% to the upside, actually 0.8%. Now it's moving. $9.7 billion market cap, $444 million in volume. Okay. Dogecoin sitting at 6 cents, 24 hours, 0.4% to the downside, $8.8 billion market cap, $380 million in volume. Solana sitting at your number 9 spot, $17.96, $17.96, 24 hours, 2.2% to the upside, $7.1 billion market cap, $154 million of volume. So Solana actually seeing some heavy volume come in. So that's something that we're going to want to take a look at. Litecoin, at your number 10 spot, $94.43 past 24 hours. Look at this, 11.2% to the upside, $6.9 billion market cap, billion in volume. So Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, it looks like they're going to start utilizing these networks. So this is something that we need to actually look at and that we need to pay attention to as far as the crypto markets. Okay, so that's definitely something we need to dive into. Okay, then you got Tron sitting there, okay, at 7 cents, 24 hours, 0.9% to the upside, $6.7 billion mark, $213 million in volume. So we actually seen Tron move up in the ranks and the market cap accumulating over time. So that was actually interesting projects that are out there. All right, Polygon Matic at 63 cents, 24 hours, 0.1% to the upside, $5.8 billion market cap, $307 million in volume. And then we got Polkadot at $4. 3% to the downside past 24 hours, $5.9 billion market cap, 239. Now, Bitcoin Cash we were looking at, it's at 290 now, okay? In the past 24 hours, up another 20%. The market cap now hit 5.6 billion, $2.5 billion in volume, heavy on that. All right, and then we'll skip down obviously to BUSD, which is 4.1. The stablecoin actually has been losing some of its value over time, and then our Avalanche sitting at $4.3 billion market cap, $12.60. So we went over all of these prices with you guys. There's a bunch of stuff inside the news today that you can see. The reform bills, the crypto bills, stable coins in the market. So there's all kinds of stuff out there that's bullish in the long run, in the long term for Bitcoin overall as a whole and for crypto. Okay, the ETF funds, okay, is insane because just think about it, all the money moving throughout the markets today, and we're going to take a look at those charts and we're going to show you what is happening and why the money's moving, and we'll take a look at the book map too, and as far as prices, and we'll take a look at the charts. All right, don't forget to slam thumbs up, don't forget to tag the video, okay, don't forget to swing by Twitter and get with us, okay, where we drop all of the information, news, and all kinds of different stuff that's happening for us in the crypto markets. Okay, all right, so on the immediate short term, okay, we're using an indicator called Trader's Reality. Okay, you can get that indicator by typing in Trader's Reality, and you can pull it up and it will give you all of the indicators that I'm going to discuss here. It gives you the sessions, the moving averages, the psychological levels, your pivot zones, and much, much more. And that's how we utilize it, because we watch the different sessions, the different times a day, and what's happening in the crypto market. All right, so that's something that we pay attention to as we go along here. All right. Okay, so we're looking at the immediate short term and seeing what's happening, okay, as far as Bitcoin right now. And you can see Bitcoin actually did dump down to these support levels at the 30K even, which is $30,050, which is a little bit above the 30K range. So we did see that pull below that. So now we are again below our moving averages, okay. Remember we were talking about we were over the 50 on 30-minute, 1 hour time frames. We were looking for a move. All right, so big move in the market. As you can see, the red box is the opening session for New York Open. Okay, So there's a lot of stuff happening right now. So you want to understand what is going on. Let's see, the S&P today is flying towards the upside, so a lot of moves happening as far as the U.S. economy, all right? And as we see trading throughout the day, people making those profits in there. Let's see the volatility flowing back into Bitcoin, because that was a heavy move in the beginning of the day, and I'm saying and thinking that is a good time and position to ladder in. Let's take a look at economies on a shorter time frame. So actually, yeah, they're actually moving also into safe haven assets at the same time that the S&P is pumping. So they could be taking profits from their S&P and putting it into gold as a safe haven asset. Let's check out the U.S. bonds, what's happening right now. So those are sitting still, okay? Bitcoin dominance pulls towards the downside as we see the sell-off on Bitcoin. USDT dominance, you can see pulls towards the upside, and that was a pretty heavy flow as people are flowing into the markets for crypto. Okay, so that's something that we are paying attention to, and we are looking that's happening in the crypto market. All right, so on the 30-minute time frame, we are sitting with Bitcoin below our moving averages and below our daily open right here. Okay, and then as you can see, we're going to take a look at the volume. We're going to take a look at the longer term. We'll take a look at the 30-minute, 1 hour, and then the daily on your different cryptos for you guys to see those charts moving and happening today. Okay. So we're gonna get with that. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, we got all the big ones moving, and then we got some stuff happening for different networks, different blockchain development, news, and much more. So that's what we're gonna be taking a look at. All right. Okay. So we have Bitcoin. So we showed you on the 1 hour chart right here. I was looking. But let's go ahead and go over to our 1 hour chart so we can actually see what's happening for the day. All right. So today we did pull back to that the 200 EMA, and that's something that we always take a look for, and something that we pay attention to. All right, for when Bitcoin pulls back to those moving average areas. Okay, we are in the New York session. All right, the 200 EMA is sitting at $30,030. Okay. And then what was our swing high over here at 31,143? Okay, so from seeing all of the different news of what crypto industry and what's going to be happening, let's go ahead and swing over real quick and I'm going to take a look at these news on coin. Let me go. Oh, I just wanted to swing over to the front of it for the main news as far as you guys. For what's happening in crypto on the main news. Alright, where are we? We are on CoinDesk. Yeah, I just happen to be using CoinDesk right now to take a look at the markets. Yeah, I'm just making sure everything's working on my board here for you guys. So that way we can all rock with it. Okay, Bitcoin tumbles on the report. SEC spot filings are inadequate, so that's why we were actually seeing some moves happening today because of this FUD news and all the flow that came in from the ETF hype. Okay, buying the rumor, selling the news, and that is something that we see all the time happening out there. So that's something that we need to pay attention to. So why is the market moving like that right now? And we can see what is happening as that regard. And let me go ahead and swing back over here in the overall news. Okay, we got it. We are reloading, and we are going to talk more about the charts. Okay, so long term for Bitcoin. All right, so we're on the 1 hour, which I was telling you guys that's what we were taking a look at first over here. All right, for a longer term scale, let me get that set up. Okay. Bitcoin on the 1 hour. So as you can see, Bitcoin on the 1 hour, the psychological high area, which was that $31,045 range, okay? Sitting right at that 31K that we always talk about and we take looks at, all right? Moving average, okay? We came back to the 200, okay? Which is sitting right now, oh yeah, $30,033, all right? So I want to see overall longer term how it's going to look, and let me just go ahead and swing through it. I'm going to look at the dailies here so we can see how we are trading in the markets, all right? So we've been trading sideways, big heavy volatility in the day today, coming back. You can see the moving averages up here, but the 50 did cross over on the daily, and the 200 turning towards the upside. People are talking about all the different patterns that are trading right now. I'm just looking overall on a longer term scale because I did want to see the moving averages pull back up towards price, okay? So for longer term in Bitcoin, all right? So with the different news coming out and then people saying, the inadequacy of those SEC stating that's pretty much what's going on in the moves and causing volatility as the sessions open today. So that's what you're seeing, and everybody's coming through to see what's going to be happening on the immediate short term. Okay, let's go all the way down to the 5-minute chart. You can see we did have those dumps, all right? And as you know, we always talk about grabbing when we're below or above the different averages. So on immediate short term, market opens, you have that dump, heavy volatility in the market because of the news that we just talked about, all right? So we wanted to get that out there for you guys rocking. We got to do a more in-depth look and get it, but right now I just want to run through and get you all this information. So that's on the daily, Bitcoin trading sideways, holding these levels. If we do close below that 30K level, then I would be in fear of more bearish movement and high volatility throughout the weekend. Okay, so we're going to keep it, pay attention to that, and then we'll be dropping information as we go during the day on Twitter. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. All right, Ethereum, you see the moving averages, squeezing together right here. You have your 200 right here, so you have your 800 and your 50. All right, so the 50 is just a little bit above it, and we're closing candles above it, so that's good. Pretty much of a sideways on a daily chart. Okay, so we just want to actually see it close above 1,850, depending on the day for Ethereum. But you know what? Even with the pullback on Bitcoin, these levels are not too scary because these are levels that hold support in the markets. Binance, BNB, all right, as you can see, on a longer term perspective, this is a pretty big, looks almost like just like a W if we start moving back up, big W pattern, right? But you can see how far we are away from these averages, and the 200 about to cross the 800, all right? So accumulating at these zones and having the averages come back, Binance staying below your 250 area, which is that heavy level of resistance, because we're sitting at 235 right now for BNB. And you can see back here, okay, 2022, that's December, all right, we wicked out to those areas, okay, and then we have a little bit of a relief rally, okay, and then a pullback, which is a little higher low than right here, all right. So we're going to pay attention in the longer term as we do move up, or if we do pull back into those ranges. So that's where we're sitting as far as BNB across the board. All right, so XRP, let me just go ahead and show you this. XRP did keep it tapped on these both candles, all right, besides intraday, all right, at the 200. So we didn't close below it, which is good. We're closing above it, but we're below the 50, all right. So my swing targets are hitting the 200 until we get back up to the 800, because you see the volatility over the long-term trading in between the 800 and the 200 on the daily. All right, dollar index, yeah, dollar index pulling up a bit, strengthening on the dollar. Dogecoin, all right, trading sideways, sitting at that area, did get some relief. Okay, we are making a little bit, creating a little bit of a higher low on here on a daily. All right, sitting at that 6 cents area for accumulation, but we really need to look at the volume. And then, as I was saying, taking a look at Matic,
Same thing trading as I was talking about in BNB and those other guys there. Okay, so yeah, all right, and then yeah, Bitcoin on your overall daily, and you're also going to be wanting to see what's going to happen for the rest of the day, hitting those for the S&P index. Okay, to see what happens. All right, don't forget to swing by Twitter so you can hit it, where we will drop throughout the day. I'll drop information and more on there so you guys can see what's happening, hitting those targets, hitting those swings on the chart. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hit that like, and don't forget to swing by and hit your accounts. Shout out to everybody rocking and chilling over at BBC Butane Network. Take a look at the videos, take a look at the YouTube, and all the different socials pushing out there. B Exchange, BDEX, shout out, growth building all day, every day, launch pads, blockchain technology, and much, much more. All right, so you guys get with it. All right, guys, you were chilling with Jay Strategy, where we talk about the